Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Goffstown Grizzlies softball. We are coming to you live from Nashua North High School, where the Grizzlies are taking on Nashua North. And that was Ari Garzone, who is going to advance to second base on an overthrow to first on a dead ball. And coming up to bat now is number 10, Brittany LeClaire. She is a senior. She takes for strike one. It's a bit of a windy day here today, a little overcast. It's a swing and a miss. That's going to advance Ari to third. Brittany, a left-handed hitter. She has been working on her slap hits over the years. Fouled off down the third base line. I don't know if everybody can hear the wind in the background. That's high for a ball. Fouled off, keeping the at-bat alive. I think he's sitting down over there if he's supposed to be running that camera. And there's a ground ball up the center. No throw by the shortstop is going to advance Brittany to first, and we're going to score our first run by Ari Garzone. Coming up to bat is Gemma Panarian, number 9. Gemma coming off of a injury season last year. This is her first at bat since spring training of last year. She takes for a strike. And that's a foul ball down the third base line. Bringing the count to 2-2. And she takes that one for ball 3. I'm good. Fouled off again down the third base line. I'll be all right. I'm all right for now. I'll let you know. Here comes the 3-2 pitch to Gemma. That's ball 4, taking a base. Brittany LeClaire advancing to second base. And up comes Dana Still. Two on, no outs for Dana. She takes for her first pitch strike. That's in the dirt. we have the bases loaded now for Sam Derry. That's going to be fouled off for strike one. And there's a cut for strike two. That's in the dirt for a ball. Runners are not going to advance on the pass ball. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. That's a high fly ball to left field. Left fielder makes the catch. Brittany LeClaire tags up and is going to score another run, bringing the score to 2-0 Goffstown with one out. And here comes Sophie Roussel. One out. Runners on first and second. Swing and a pass ball. No advancement by the runners. Fouled off again. 2 strikes. And here's the 0-2. She takes ball in the dirt. That might have hit her foot. Dead ball. So we have the bases loaded for Sophia Derry. That's a cut. Strike one. In the dirt for a ball. A big cut fouled off for strike two, bringing the count to 1-2. In the dirt for ball two. No advancement by the runners. Swing and a miss for strike three. So that's 2 outs. Still have the bases juiced. And here comes Mackenzie Olivier. My apologies if I mispronounced the last name. She takes a swing and a miss for strike one. That's outside for a ball. It's kind of tough for me to tell from this angle, everybody, so I apologize if it didn't look outside to you. That's a strike. Bringing the count to 1-2. Usually I can see a little better when we're in Goffstown from above in the press box. It's a little different when we're on the road. That's a swing and a miss for strike 3. But it was a drop third. She advanced to first base. They were not able to get the tag on her, get the tag on the bag, and Gemma came around to score a third run. So we're going to keep going in this inning. And coming up to bat now is Regan O'Mara. Two outs. Runners on first and second. Oh, sorry. It's runners on first, second, and third. And that's mishandled by the second baseman. That's going to score another run. Dana coming around, bringing the score to 4-0. And we're back at the top of the lineup with Ari Garzone. And that's fouled off down the third baseline. That's going to get by the catcher. No try for home plate. Sophia Roussel on third. Mackenzie on second and Regan on first. And that's a ground ball to the third baseman. She makes the throw, unable to get the tag at the plate. That's going to score another run. And that's going to be a base hit for Ari. Coming up to bat is Brittany LeClaire. So we've got Mackenzie on third, Regan on second, and Ari on first. That's going to be a first pitch ball to Brittany. Foul tipped for strike one. That's high for a ball. 2-1 is the count. Bases loaded. Called for a second strike. And that's 2-2. That's in the dirt. Ball 3. Mackenzie holding back on trying to score a run there. That's a line drive to right field. That's going to get past the right fielder. 1 run scores. 2 run score. Here comes our Eager Zone. 3 run score, and Brittany's going to make a try for it at home plate. That's a home run. Look at that. So that's a grand slam for Brittany LeClaire. And that's going to be 9-0 Grizzlies. And Gemma Panarian up to bat. Takes for the first pitch strike. Fouled off for strike 2. Fouled back, keeping the bat alive. And we're stuck at 0-2. That's in the dirt for a ball. 1-2 is the count. Ooh, swing and a miss. That's going to be a drop third. And they're going to get the out. So after one half of an inning, it's 9-0 Goffstown. And we will be right back. For the 2 or 3 fans out there paying attention, I'm sure you can see that the scoreboard might not be working. I'll do my best to keep you updated. So right now it is 9-0 after the first half of the first inning. Goffstown leading. Coming up to bat is Nashua North, Sam Hall, who is the catcher. And then it's going to be Hope Blondini, the pitcher, and then Kayla Redman, the first baseman. Fouled off down the first base line. That's going to be a strike. Pitching for Goffstown, Mackenzie Olivier. That was the French pronunciation, if you could not tell. High for a ball, bringing the count to 1-1. Regan O'Mara will be the catcher. First base, Sophie Roussel. Fouled off. Second base, Brittany LeClaire. Third base, Sophia Derry. Shortstop, Gemma Panarian. Left field, Dana Still. Ari playing center, and right field is Sam Derry. That's going to be fouled off again. Count's going to be 1-2. High fastball for a ball. Called high again. Fouled off. And that's strike 3, looking for the first out. Coming up to bat, number 11, Hope Blondini. She is the pitcher. Strike for the first pitch. Strike 2 with a cut on the ball. And that's going to be a pop fly to right field. And she guns her down from right field. We're going to call that a 9-3 out for the second out. Great play. Great play by Sam Derry, tracking that down and getting it on the hop and getting it over to first base. Really quick for the out. And that's a strike 1 call. A lot of times if that goes to right field like that on the hop, if the right field is not paying attention, they might not realize they can get him. That was good heads up. And that's a dribbler to the third baseman. And that's going to be a 5-3 out for the third out. So that's a 1-2-3 inning. 1 strikeout, 2 ground outs. And we'll be back with the Goffstown side of the second right after this. And we are back with the top of the second inning. Leading off is Dana Still, then Sam Derry, and then Sophie Roussel. Big cut by Dana Still for the first strike of the inning. For those of you just joining us, it is 9-0 Goffstown in the top of the second. That's another foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Foul down the third baseline. And we will reset and have another pitch. There's a line drive down the left field line. That's foul. Looked like it was only foul by about a foot or so from my vantage point, but I don't have the best vantage point. That's going to be a drop third, and Dana's going to reach, getting us a base runner. And here comes Sam Derry. She had a sac fly in the last inning, scoring a run. That's ball 1 to Sam. That's a ground ball to the pitcher. She was able to scoop it out of the dirt. That's going to be an overthrow. And the Burners are going to advance to second and third. Good try on the play by the third baseman and the first baseman. Just weren't able to connect on that one. So we're going to have runners on second and third. That's a swing and a miss for strike 1 to Sophie Roussel. Big cut for strike 2. And she takes strike 3 looking. And that's the first out of the inning. And coming up to bat, Sophia Derry. Big cut, strike 1. And that's a ground ball to the third baseman. Checks the runner, has to come off the bag. First baseman had to come off the bag to wrangle it in. Good play by the first baseman, keeping it on the field though. That's going to score a run. Dana Still. And Sam is going to advance to third. So we've got the Derry sisters on the corners of the diamond. And coming off the bat is Mackenzie Olivier. Olivier. I'll get back to you on that pronunciation. Foul tipped for strike 1. Yeah, it's outside for a ball. And that's a ground ball fielded by the third baseman. Overthrown to the first baseman, and that's going to advance Mackenzie to second base and score a run by Sam Derry. And Sophia Derry is going to be on third. And here is Regan O'Mara, number 6, the catcher, for her second at bat. Regan had a base hit in the last inning. Runners on second and third for Regan. Foul back, strike 1. That's popped out to right field, fouled right at us. We're okay. I know how our fans worry about us. Last year, we almost got nailed by a couple of them up in the announcer's booth. Regan's going to take that one for a ball. That's going to be a ball passing by the catcher, no advancement. I believe we're at 2-2 for the count. And that ball is going to bring it to 3-2. I would assume Regan's going to get the swing away here, but we'll see. And that's ball 4 for Regan. So the base is loaded for Ari Garzone. Score is now 11-0 Goffstown. High, first pitch for ball one. Pop fly to the left field line. Third baseman makes the catch for the out. So that's 2 outs. Bases are still loaded. And here comes Britt Leclerc. Brittany already had a grand slam earlier in the game. She's going to take for a first pitch ball. Let's see if she can do a second grand slam. That would be pretty amazing. That's a ground ball up the middle, off the second baseman's foot. The shortstop was able to wrangle it out of the air, holding it to 1 run scored. And here comes Gemma Panarian with the bases loaded. She takes for a first pitch strike. That's in the butt ground for a ball. 1-1 the count. We've got Mackenzie on third, Regan on second, and Britt Leclerc on first. It's in the ground for the second ball, bringing the count to 2-1. High in the zone, but called for a strike, bringing it to 2-2. That's fouled off the third baseline. Keeping the at-bat alive. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Drop third. Nope, no drop third on that one, sorry. So that's okay for Gemma. The score is now 12-0 Goffstown, and we will be back. We will be back in a second. Welcome back, everybody, to Nashua North High School. We are in the bottom of the second with the Grizzlies leading 12-0. Coming up to bat, Taylor Joyelle, number 22. She's going to take for a first pitch ball. Next will be Erilyn Lopez, the pitcher. And then Rachel Rydell. And that's going to be a called strike. And she takes for a ball. Fouled back off the backstop. That's going to be strike 2. Nashua North hoping to get a few runs back here. Fouled off again. Regan unable to get there to wrangle that one. Continuing the at-bat. And that's going to be a short one just in front of the catcher. Regan able to get it. Makes the throw to first for the 2-3 out. And that's the first out of the bottom of the second. Coming up to bat, Erilyn Lopez. Fastball for a strike. Takes for strike 2. Some hard pitches being thrown by McKenzie. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball to left field. Dana is camped under there and gets the out. Second out of the inning. Coming up to bat, Rachel Rydell. Big cut. Oh, saying it's tipped for a first pitch strike. 0-1's the count. Takes for strike 2. Low called ball. Fouled off. Keeping the count at 1-2. And here comes the pitch. Takes for ball 2. 2-2 is the count. Nobody on. That's going to be in the dirt for ball 3. And here comes the 3-2. And she's going to grab ball 4 there and advance to first base. So 1 on, 2 outs for Veronica Resto, the center fielder. Takes a cut. That's going to be strike 1. Big swing for strike 2. Regan tries for a throw down at first base. Does not get her. We got 0-2, 1 on. Fouled off into the backstop. And that's strike 3 for the third out of the inning. So after 2, we have 2 shutout innings for the Goffstown defense, playing very well today. Score is 12-0. We will be back for the third in a few seconds. Welcome back to Goffstown Grizzlies baseball. We're starting out the top of the third. We do have a pitching change for Nashua North. It's going to be Taylor Joyal. There have been some other defensive changes, but I don't want to give you bad information, so just know that they're out there, and I'll give you updates if I can figure it out. And that's going to be a first pitch ball to Dana Still, who is leading off. She's going to be hit by the pitch, and she's going to advance to first base. That's going to bring up number 7.
We have subs.
So we have a sub coming in, so it's going to be number 7.
Allison Bradley.
Ellie Bradley is coming up to bat, sorry. And then we're going to have Riley Boucher coming up after that. And then it's going to be Reese Still after that. So a few offensive substitutions. One. Sorry. That's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Safe at first.
Riley's going in for Soph. Reese for Sophia. Reese still. Emma's going in for Regan. And then at the top, Brooks going in for Ari. And Jocelyn's going in for Gemma. Got it?
Got it. All right, we got a bunch of offensive substitutions. I'll let you know as they come up. So this is going to be number 12, Riley Boucher, hitting for Sophie. Ellie made it to first base on that one. And that's a ground ball to third. It's going to be the first out at third base for the Force for Dana. Coming off the bat, number 18, Reese Still. Substituting for Sophia Derry. That's going to be a foul. That's a pop fly to the pitcher. We'll score that a 1. And that's the second out. And Mackenzie up to bat. She's going to get the first pitch strike. And that's a line drive to left field. That's going to be in play. Fair ball. Runners are going to hold. It's going to be a long base hit. And coming in, ooh, number 19. Line drive to the pitcher for the third out. So that's going to be a shutout inning for Nashua North after that one. Score is going to be remaining 12-0. And we'll see you for the bottom of the third. We are back for Grizzlies softball for the bottom of the third. We are leading off with Brady Palladino. Brooke LeClaire will be pitching. She got the first pitch strike. And that's going to be a ground ball to the second baseman. Brittany LeClaire makes the throw to first. And that's going to be a 4-3 out for the first out of the inning. And here comes Olivia Pope for her first at bat of the game. Emma LeClaire is catching. Shortstop is going to be Jocelyn O'Meara. Fouled off. for a strike. Ellie Bradley is going to be in right field now. Mackenzie is moving to center. Dana remaining in left field. First base is number 12, Riley Boucher. And I think I got everybody. If I didn't, I apologize. And that was a strikeout. So we have 2 outs. And the first pitch for Sam Hall was a foul ball. Thank you for my co-host here for keeping me up to date on what's going on while I'm trying to read off names. Fouled off for the second strike. So we've got 0-2. Nobody on. That's going to be a ball. Takes for ball 2. 2-2 is the count. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 3. And that was 3 quick batters. And that brings us to the end of the 3rd inning. We will be right back. And welcome back. We're back for the top of the 4th inning. Leading off is going to be Brooke LeClaire, then Brittany LeClaire, and then Jocelyn O'Mara. That's going to be a first pitch strike. Just for a point of order, I want to point out that the 3 LeClaire sisters are all playing the game at the same time. Not sure if that could ever happen again, but it's a beautiful thing when we see things like that. We've watched these girls grow up and play together. Fun for us to see, and then also the 2 Derry sisters are playing together again. So I love it. It's great to see. That's a good catch by the catcher to stop it from going to the backstop. Oh, yes, and we also have another sister pair, the O'Maras, playing together. So it's a big family affair here at Goffstown Sports. And the Stills. Yeah, my God. Lots of sisters. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I feel like the only one that doesn't have multiple children. And Brooks going to take for a walk to first. And here comes Brittany. Brittany takes for a first pitch strike. And that's strike 2 for Brittany. That's in the dirt for ball 1, bringing us to a 1-2 count. 1 runner on. And she's going to take for ball 2, bringing the count to 2-2. That's fouled off. Almost made a play by the fans there. Not quite enough, though. I need a little bit more effort from them next time around. High for ball 3. That's going to put us at a full count. 3-2, one runner on. And here comes the payoff pitch. That's a line drive to the left field. Oh, left fielder misplays the ball. It gets past her. We're only going to have one runner advance to second, and Brittany's going to take first. No outs, 2 on. Coming up to bat, Jocelyn O'Mara taking the place of Gemma Panarian. And we have no outs in the inning so far. That's a ground ball up the middle. Shortstop makes a great play. Flips to the second baseman. Unable to get the out. Called safe by the umpire. Good effort by the shortstop and the second baseman on that one. So the bases are loaded for Goffstown. That's a line drive down the left field line. It's going to go foul. And this is number 2, Dana Still at bat. Takes for a strike. I believe we're going to be at 0-2. Big cut fouled off. Keeping the at-bat alive. Reaches for that one and makes contact, fouling it off. And that's in the dirt. It's going to be a drop third. Oh, no drop third. Sorry, because there was a runner on first. Base is loaded, so no drop third on that one. So that's just going to be a K. And here is number 7, Ellie Bradley, hitting for Sam Derry. Called strike. Be inside for a ball. I believe that was in the dirt. It's going to be a ball. Swing and a miss. Bringing the count to 2-2. So we got bases loaded, 1 out. The count is 2-2. High into the backstop. No advancement by the runners. And she's going to dribble that one up the middle. Played by the second baseman. Called out at first. Looks like there was a little bit of a trip up at the bag. They're going to take a second to make sure everybody's all right. So a good play by the second baseman and the first baseman to get the out. I'm going to call that a 4-3. That's going to be the second out of the inning. It looks like she's all right. Just needs a second to walk it off. First baseman just explaining that didn't know where the bag was. Kind of tripped over it as she was going. Sometimes that happens. In the heat of the moment, trying to make the play. But everybody's okay, and we're going to get back to softball. So here comes Riley Boucher. Fouled off. I believe Brooke LeClaire scored. So that's going to bring us to 13-0 Goffstown. That's a called strike. High for a ball. That's going to be a pass ball. And that's in the dirt for ball 4. So we have bases loaded again for Reese Still. And that's a strike one called by the umpire. In the dirt, ball 1. And here's the 1-1 pitch. Big cut for strike 2. On deck is Mackenzie Olivier. And that's going to be a cut for strike 3. Drop third. But there shouldn't be a drop third on that because the bases were loaded, I believe. All right, so that's the third out of the inning. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after a little bit of time. All right, we are back, and that was a first pitch strike to Hope Blondini. And that's strike 2. Fouled off. If you're just joining us, Goffstown Grizzlies are leading 13-0. We are at the, that's a fly ball to left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. And I believe that was the first hit for Nashua North in this game. That's a strike for Kayla Redmond. Showing bunt, takes it back, throw down to first. Safe, close play there. Showing bunt again, that's a, popped up, unable to track it down. That's a high fly ball to right field. That's going to be over the right fielder's head. She's going to try and track it down. That's going to score 1 run. And she's going to hold at third. And that was Taylor Joyal, I believe, with a big hit to right field. Good for her. And this is Erilyn Lopez. Yep, that was Taylor Joyal. And that's a hop to second base. She's going to make the throw down for the out. And that's a called strike. Foul tip for Rachel Riddell. Swing and a miss. That's going to be the third out for strike 3, but Nashua North able to score 2 runs there in that inning, bringing the score to 13-2, and we will be right back. And we are back. We are starting off the 5th inning. Leading off is Mackenzie Olivier. And she's going to take for the first pitch ball. Leading off is Mackenzie. Then we're going to have Emma Leclerc and then Brooke Leclerc. And cleaning up will be Brittany Leclerc. It's going to be another ball. Yeah, that's a ground ball to the third baseman. Hustling it out. And she's going to get her for the 5-3 out. And here comes Emma LeClaire. That's going to be low for ball one. That's ground ball down the third base line. It's going to be out of play for a foul. And this is the 1-1 pitch in the dirt for ball two. That's going to be over the catcher's head, hit to the backstop. 3-1 is the count. And that's in the dirt, ball four. Emma LeClaire will be on first base. Going back to the top of the order for Brooke LeClaire, sorry. That's going to be ball one. Low in the dirt for ball two. Umpire took it off the mask. Looked like he's all right, though. Ooh, she's going to be hit by the pitch. Got her right in the helmet. Looks like she's okay. Smile on her face. I think she's just happy to be on base. So runners at first and second for Brittany LeClaire. Takes for ball one. Line drives up the middle. Gonna go past the left fielder. She's gonna be running that down. That's gonna score one. Brittany's going to third. Holding at third, 2-run RBI. Brittany LeClaire knocks in her two sisters. And that's 5 runs. 6 runs scored by Brittany today. 6 RBIs. Big day for Brittany. So that's going to put us at 15-2, I believe. And that's a big swing. And a miss by Jocelyn O'Mara for strike one. That's high for a ball. Swing and a miss. Big cut for strike two. Bringing us to the 1-2 count. That's in the dirt for a ball. 2-2. Big cut, drop third, strike. And she's going to reach third base, putting runners on the corners for Dana Still. Fouled off. Strike one. Called strike. It's going to bring the count to 0-2 for Dana. High for a ball. Pop fly towards the first baseman. Pitcher camps out under it and makes the grab. We'll call that a pop out one. That's the second out of the inning. All right, and here we have Ellie Bradley. That's a line drive to center field. Center fielder unable to make a play on it. Does get it in. That's going to score Brittany LeClaire, though. And that'll put us at 14-2. No, 15-2. 16-2, sorry. First pitch called as a ball. So runners on first and second. Off to bat is Riley Boucher. That's going to be in the dirt for a ball. (16-2) is the score. Grizzlies leading in the top of the fifth. Called strike. And there's strike two. And here we go with the 2-2 pitch. Takes, looking, strike three. And that will be the third out. So after 5 innings, we are at 16-2. And we will be right back. Hello and welcome back to Grizzlies softball. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning. Grizzlies leading 16-2. And that will be strike two for Veronica Resto. That's in the dirt for ball one. 1-2 the count. It's low for ball two. Swing and a miss for strike three First out of the inning. Coming up to bat, unless they've made a change, is Brady Palladino. They may have made a change. It's hard to tell from here. We're going to say it's Brady Palladino either way. And she gets a piece of it going to Brittany LeClaire at second. Makes the throw to first for the 4-3 out. And that would be the second out. 23, yes, so that is Brady Palladino. We are right on. Coming up to bat should be Olivia Pope. Takes for a first pitch ball. Strike called for strike one. 1-1 the count. Nobody on. 2 outs. Takes for strike 2. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Cut for strike 3. And that's the third out of the inning. And I believe that's the end of the game. So the final score after 5 is going to be 16-2 Grizzlies. We will be back again sometime this week. Friday, we have an away game. I believe it's Alvern High. So not sure if I'll be doing that broadcast. Whoever's doing it probably do a better job than I did because, I had a lot of rust to shake off. So I apologize for the bad calls and not keeping track of everybody, but I'm sure it'll get better. Give me a little time. We will be signing off. Thank you for joining us from Nashua North. Again, the final score is 16-2 Grizzlies, and we will see you later.